We were wrong about the NBA 2025 playoffs. The Boston Celtics aren't gonna be champs again. Draymond Green was terribly wrong about his prediction because Steph got hurt and didn't play against the Timberwolves. LeBron James and Luka couldn't make it out of the first round. And the best team with the best regular season record couldn't even get past the Indiana Pacers. Let's be honest, nobody thought that these four teams, the Knicks, the Pacers, the Timberwolves, and the Thunder, would be the four teams remaining. Because I'll be the first to tell you, I did not expect this. In my most recent video, I talked about my predictions of the entire playoffs, and this is what my playoff picture looked like, all the way to the finals. I'm sure a lot of yours look like this too, but this is what it looks like today. Literally a huge difference to what I predicted, and probably what a lot of you predicted. Let's start with the Lakers. I predicted Luka and LeBron would beat the Timberwolves in 6, but they ended up losing in 5. After trading away Anthony Davis, the Lakers didn't have the size to match up Rudy Gobert, and in that Game 5 matchup, JJ Redick decides to start the game without Jackson Hayes, resulting in Rudy Gobert dominating the paint. I was right about the Warriors beating the Rockets in Game 7 because they had Steph, but no one could predict that Steph could go down, so the Wolves got lucky with that one because I believe it would have been much more of an interesting series if Steph did play. But we were truly blessed for a competitive matchup between OKC and the Denver Nuggets because it went all the way to Game 7, and I was also right about that prediction. The Thunder won in 7, and it was a blowout because of Shea. But I'm starting to believe that now things are gonna get easier for OKC. But if you want to buy NBA tickets to watching the rest of the playoffs or go to an event, a concert, a festival, or any other sports games, you have to get your tickets on SeatGeek, the best ticket app on the market with so many downloads that we can't even count. Once you find your cheap tickets on SeatGeek, on checkout, use my promo code EasyBuckets with an S at the end to get an extra $20 off your first purchase. Your cheap tickets on SeatGeek just got even cheaper because of my code. I just talked about the Knicks beating the Boston Celtics, but Tatum did go down. So of course, I do believe if Boston was healthy, it is most likely it would have been a whole different series. But the Pacers upsetting the Cavaliers, beating them in 5, was something nobody expected. The Cleveland Cavaliers were supposed to be the best team in the Eastern Conference, especially in size, and of course versatility and depth. But after the many conversations of Tyrese Halliburton being overrated, he decided to prove everybody wrong, defeating Donovan Mitchell to prove that he's a big-time guard in the East, upsetting Cleveland like crazy. So now we're left with the Pacers, the Knicks, the Thunder, and the Timberwolves. This is what the playoff picture looks like right now, and these are my predictions for the rest of the playoffs. New York Knicks against the Indiana Pacers. This is my prediction. The Knicks win in 6. As great as the Indiana Pacers have been playing as a team, the Knicks' depth and experienced coach from Tom Thibodeau is going to be the edge for this series. Jalen Brunson is the better guard over Tyrese Halliburton, and I believe in those clutch moments, Jalen Brunson knows what he's going to bring to the table. The Knicks are going to beat the Pacers in 6 and advance to the NBA Finals. The Thunder against the Timberwolves. We've seen some great matchups in the regular season between Anthony Edwards and Shea already, and I do want to see more in this playoff series. But I still believe OKC is too good. Their defense is too good. And Shea is just at the top of the mountain right now with his offense and of course his free throw merchant game. My prediction for this series is Thunder in 5. And then the Thunder advance to the NBA Finals. The Thunder and the Knicks are going to be a fun finals to watch. I believe this series is going to go to a Game 7 series. The battle with two of the best point guards in the NBA, Jalen Brunson against Shea, and two teams with great depth, both offensively and defensively, ready to show down. But I have a bold prediction for this series. I believe the Knicks are going to have huge home court games, and I believe that Cat will dominate the interior against Chet and Isaiah Hartenstein. And as clutch as Shea and Jalen Brunson are, I believe Jalen Brunson is going to surprise us this series and have a monster NBA Finals stat line. So my bold prediction, the Knicks win in 7 to take the NBA championship, and Madison Square Garden goes insane. This is my bold prediction for the rest of the 2025 NBA playoffs.